Bulls on Channel 9. Hello again, everybody. Milo Hamilton along with the crash man Johnny Mengold. It's a tough place to play even if you're all healthy. No Jones, no Greenwood, no Woolridge. And Orlando played very well against this club each time, even though they were both losses at Chicago Stadium. And the Sixers, well, they're loaded, right?
Well, they're loaded, obviously. And the key tonight for the Bulls is they must box out on the boards. The Sixers are the best in the league at getting offensive rebounds. When you got guys like Moses Malone, Charles Barkley, and, of course, the doctor, it can really be tough.
Well, the good doctor, of course, has been a little under the weather, but he's going to have to get in the line for the sympathy because Jordan's got a bad ankle. But what about Michael the other night? A bad ankle, twice its size, and 45 points against Atlanta.
Well, you can't say enough about Michael, and they're talking about him all over the league, and they're coming to see him to play all over the league. It could be a dunk-a-thon tonight.
All right. We'll be back with the introductions right after this. Anthem from the Spectrum in Philadelphia. The Bulls come in 24-22, third place in their division behind Milwaukee and Detroit, 8 games out of first. The Sixers are 36-9, a half game behind the Celtics, and they are 36-9 overall. They're always tough here. They're 17-3 at the Spectrum. They're 19-6 on the road. Now, the Bulls have done well at home, 16-7, but they're on the downside on the road, 8-15. In their last 10 games, the Bulls are 6-4. In their last 10, the Sixers are 7-3.
Yes, the Bulls have struggled of late on the road, and it's something a little different from the beginning of the year when they were playing so well. Luckily, they played well at home and got a little bit of that home cooking and have garnered their record up to 24-22. They do have a chance to pick up some room on Milwaukee while the Bucks are on the West Coast.
All right, Kevin Lockery with a lineup that he'll have to patchwork here tonight. Dave Zenkoff, the veteran PA announcer and the most colorful one, I guess, in sport, certainly in the NBA, and he's been in this league so many years. I guess Arnie was an old fellow traveler of his in the Globetrotter days. And here we go with the lineups. They're going to introduce everybody since it's the first visit. Enos Watley goes out for the Bulls. Green, Sidney Green, Juwan Oldham, Quentin Daly, Chris Engler, and by the way, at halftime, John has a most interesting visit with him. You will not want to miss it. And here is Michael Jordan, the sensational rookie. He's filled it up here tonight, just as he fills it up on the court every night.
I think Bulls owners wish they had a little gate sharing in the NBA.
Wes Matthews out to join him at the other guard. Here comes Dave Corzine. He'll be in the middle. Dave is 6'11", seventh-year man out of DePaul. Up front with Rod Higgins, third year, Fresno State from Harvey. And at the other forward, Steve Johnson in his fourth year from Oregon State. Kevin Lockery, the coach. Fred Carter, Bill Blair as assistants. Trainer is Mark Feil. Understand the general manager, Rod Thorne, is on this trip as well. Now for the Sixers. Number for the Bulls, you got Higgins, Johnson, Corzine up front, Jordan and Matthews in the backcourt. Maurice Cheeks from Chicago's DeSable, 6'1". Andrew Toney, 6'3" at one guard. In the middle, of course, Moses Malone, 6'10". Charles Barkley, their fine rookie out of Auburn. War Eagle, says John Mengo. And here comes the doctor, Julius Erving. His 14th year, 5 of those in the ABA. This is his 9th year in the NBA. So you've got them matched up right there. Erving, Barkley, Malone, Toney, and Cheeks against Higgins, Johnson, Corzine, Jordan, and Matthews. Bruce Alexander and Jesse Kersey are the officials for this one.
Well, as we said up front, the Bulls really have to concentrate on boxing out on the boards. The Sixers are the most proficient on the offensive rebound, contributing most of that to Moses Malone. The other interesting aspect of the game, we all know that Michael Jordan can really fly and dunk, but the Sixers have the most dunks in the league so far at 201. They keep track of everything here. That's about 4 a game, so it should be exciting for the fans to watch.
All right, the Bulls are on the court. Captain Dave Corzine will jump it. Teammates are Steve Johnson, Rod Higgins, Michael Jordan, and Wes Matthews. Sixers out with Julius Erving, Charles Barkley, Moses Malone will jump it, and Andrew Toney and Maurice Cheeks are the guards.
I think you'll see the Bulls maybe go low to Johnson right off the bat. He has a height advantage against Barkley, and I think they'll try to use that early in the ball game. It's tough to play the D down there when a guy's got 3 or 4 inches on you.
Almost 5, almost 6'11" to 6'6". Good point. We'll watch for that. And it goes to Johnson in the backcourt, and Jordan tips it away to Matthews, and we are underway. Milo Hamilton and Johnny Mengelt, of course, keeping track of all statistics and everything. You know that Arnie Harris is with us. Down in under to Higgins. Oh, he had him right where he wanted him, but the foul was called.
Well, they went low to Johnson right away on Barkley. Of course, we all know Barkley's got a few pounds on Johnson. There was a switch occurred on the play. Toney switched off on Higgins. A little height advantage there, and a nice pass from Steve Johnson.
So Toney picking up the foul, and Higgins at the line. He's a 75% free throw shooter. Missed the first chance.
Well, you jinxed him. It should be a slight advantage defensively for the Bulls. Higgins not concentrating so much on his offense. We'll be able to watch the doctor a little more closely. All
right, Higgins converts and gets the split. 1-0 Chicago. We're just 20 seconds into this game. Now the Sixers with their first possession. Toney to Barkley, back out to Toney. Moses against Corzine. Takes it back out to Toney. 3 minutes. Nope, wouldn't go. 3 points if it had of. And here comes Wes Matthews, 5th-year man out of the University of Wisconsin. Came to the club just as the season began and has really played well and been a pleasant surprise. Jordan will take it in and give it off to David. David couldn't get it. Tapping no good. Coming out is Toney. No advantage. 2 against 3, so he splits them and goes in and does not get it. Toney had it, then Barkley grabbed it, and Barkley put it up and in. Barkley 6'6", but he's all muscle.
I don't know about being all muscle, but he takes up a lot of room underneath the board, so it's really difficult for guys to get position on him. Not very good defense by the Bulls. You got to stop the ball. You got to stop that penetration.
Yeah, that was a real split. That's 3, and Higgins has all 4 of the points.
Of course, we all know that Rod is the best 3-point shooter on the club.
6 out of 16 coming in tonight, so it is 4-2 Bulls.
Defensively, you'll watch the Bulls when the ball goes low to their big people. That's the Sixers' big people. You'll see constant double team.